Alright, greetings, greetings. Rashimba Wild Bloom in the house. I'm just here taking out twists in my hair. And while I do that, I just want to share some thoughts about beautiful nappy hair, happy nappy hair, and how I still feel a little saddened by the fact that a lot of women still do not accept their naturally nappy hair, the way it grows out of our scalps. I still think we're underrepresented. Nappy hair is still underrepresented. It's underappreciated. And even women who I find are maybe liberal in their thinking or in their lifestyles, or a lot of them still have issues with just straight up nappy hair, kinky hair, hair that is not manipulated to look straight or straighter or sleek, or all the little titles you want to put on it. I think too many women are still afraid of what natural beauty truly is. I know I was in the grocery store last week, and the cashier and I, throughout the few weeks that I've been in Riverdale, you know, we've become friendly. I'm very friendly when I see people, and so she was commenting on my daughter's hair and my hair, and she wears a weave, and I asked her if her hair was permed under her weave, and she was like, no, and you know, but I don't have natural type hair. And I'm like, huh? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, I don't have that type of hair, natural type hair. I'm like, natural type hair? You do have natural type hair. Your hair is the hair that grows out of your scalp. That is naturally you. There are no mistakes with that. There are no mistakes. There's nothing unacceptable about that. There's nothing wrong with the hair that grows out of your head. I think most women dislike it when they compare their hair to other women's hair, and to me that's where the mistakes happen. You can't compare yourself, your personality, your face, your skin, your body, your intellect, your style, your hair, anything to someone else. You are uniquely you. Like, you were born to be you, no one else, an original. And I think once we all embrace that, the better off we'll all be. I was at a party last night, a vision board party here in Tennessee. I'm filming this in Tennessee, Nashville actually, and there was a vision board party with beautiful women there, and not all of them were natural. And what I call natural is you're natural but you're not straightening your hair. So some of them were natural but they had their hair straightened, and some of them had perms, and I don't think anybody was wearing a weave. And my daughter, myself, my son, and another sister were naturals. And the other sister who had full hair, it was just, you know, loose and full in the way that it is. And all the comments that were made about her hair, it just seems like a lot of women still really like curly hair, wavy hair, as opposed to just straight up kinky nappy hair. And to me, there is no hair curlier on the planet than kinky nappy hair. Like, those coils, those are curls. They're just not loose. So when I see people on YouTube and they're talking about, oh, well, my hair doesn't really have any curl definition, there's no curl definition, and I'm seeing all these spirals, you have the curliest hair on the planet. It's not loosely curly, but it is curly. It is coiled. It is nappy. It is kinky. So that's another thing that just needs to be established. And so, you know, I'm here to represent like the nappiest head, period. Like I really want to be doing videos on how to nappify my hair, how to nappify your hair, how to get a nappy afro. And another thing I want clarity on is that when people say like this, like, okay, this hair right here is loose, this is not a fro. This is just loose hair. It's just loose, uncoiffed. It's just loose hair. An afro is something that you are manipulating it to be a crown, your halo, you know, your crown. That's an afro. Either you can pick it with an actual pick, or you can get an afro, you know, with your hands. And you know, there are techniques to get like a fro. But when you see people's hair just loose and free, stop calling it an afro. That is not an afro. That's not an afro. Stop saying your hair does not have curls when you have the curliest hair on the planet with all those tight spirally coils in your hair. You have the curliest hair on the planet. Okay? Stop being afraid of nappy hair. I want it to be more represented, more appreciated, more understood, more embraced. And so that's a reason why here on my YouTube channel, Woolen Webs of Beauty, my children and I are going to represent nappy hair, kinky hair. Yeah, we got to get it in, y'all. My nappy friends, my nappy sisters out there, my nappy brothers out there. Let's just get it in. Let's really elevate this love of nappy, happy hair. And yeah, people got to stop being afraid of it. People got to stop being afraid of it. Like my daughter's hair is so beautiful. You know, like I said, we're at this party last night. My daughter and my son have the nappiest hair in the place. And my daughter's hair wasn't loose. She had two strand twists in her hair. But it's like really nappy and full. So even her twists, you know, it was like a nice fullness. And all these women, when it comes to like the only natural head that people were paying attention to was the sister who had the loose hair, you know, in a loose state. And it was just like, oh, you know, and there's a sister in there with locks. It's like sisters with locks just get no attention unless they're like all the way down their backs, touching their butts, and they're like manipulated and groomed to be all tight, and that's not even healthy. This sister who was at the party, she has like freeform locks, and I love freeform locks. I always say that when I turn 60, I'm gonna possibly lock my hair. And when I lock my hair, I want it to be freeform. And her locks are beautiful. Nobody was paying attention to her. Nobody was on my daughter's hair. Nobody was on my son's hair. At the event, it was all women. My son was the only masculine energy there. So, and then a lot of people just, you know, they don't really know how to embrace and welcome children. And my children are very, they just the bomb. So, you know, a lot of people just don't know how to be very welcoming of children in general. In an adult setting, people don't know how to really integrate and be intergenerational with younger people. But yeah, so all the hair attention was going to the sister who had the loose hair that looked curly, when the curliest hair in the house was my daughter, my son, the sister with the locks, and me. And even my hair, you know, it's a little looser than what I would like. I wish it was a way I could like permanently nappy up my hair. I want it to be nappier. But I am going to dedicate my time to, when I do my YouTube videos and I'm doing a style on my hair, I'm going to dedicate my styles to nappy hair. I want to make my hair look and appear nappy. That's why I love these loose twists. When I take, like, usually I've just been wearing plaits in my hair, and then I take the plaits out when it's time for me to detangle and then I just loosely twist it, and it just looks like it's free-forming. And I love that because it looks like beautiful nappy hair to me. You know, I'm not into the perfectly groomed, laid down, straight edges and all of that. Just being natural is beautiful. It's liberating. It's exhilarating. It's freeing. And when somebody's just walking around in their own skin, celebrating their beauty, and just like not even, their concept isn't even outside of their own beauty, like they're just fully into their own beauty, it's nothing more beautiful than that to me. And if all of us could do that, just be into your own beauty, celebrate and love and honor your own beauty, and then of course recognize the beauty in other sisters and other people without the comparison, without anything being better or worse, you know, than. So that's all I wanted to share while I'm here loosening my hair. And yeah, so woolen webs of beauty in the house. Soon you'll be seeing my children make appearances in videos on our channel. And so yeah, well, enjoy your unique beauty. Enjoy your nappy hair. Embrace your nappy hair. Don't be afraid of your nappy hair. Don't care what other people think about your nappy hair. All you got to do is love and take care of it. And it will love and take care of you. It will grow. It'll be healthy. It'll retain its length. It won't give you any issues. You're constantly trying to change your hair and manipulate it and make it straight. It's like all these sisters on YouTube that's talking about their natural, but all of them are making videos on how they straighten their hair. How they straighten their hair, how they flat iron their hair, how they blow dry their hair to straighten it, how they're stretching. Even the stretching. Okay, I get the stretching with the less knots and tangles and all that stuff, but I guarantee that there are ways to care for your hair when it's loose and kinky that will reduce breakage, that will reduce the risk of you know, of not maintaining your length and retaining your length. I guarantee it. If you just took the time with your hair to accept it and embrace it as it grows out of your scalp without having to do all these things to stretch it, to straighten it, and all these excuses that are coming with it. Oh, I just like to know what my length is, and oh, I just want to retain my length. But bottom line is, you're doing this under the guise of retaining length and minimalizing breakage and all these things, but you're still manipulating your hair and not accepting your hair as it naturally grows. So really, what's the point of being natural if you're not completely embracing that natural state of your hair? If you're wearing your hair stretched and straight 99% of the time, 90 to 99% of the time, to me, you are completely anti-natural. I want to see natural sisters. There are ways, there are methods to care for your hair in its nappy, natural state that will reduce breakage and that will not put you at risk of losing length, not retaining your length. There are ways. Be creative. Take your time. Learn your hair. Love your hair. Quit fronting like you're natural. Be natural. All right? Love nappy hair. Let's celebrate that. Peace.